to our marinated chicken procedures video. Today I'm going to be showing you how we marinate our chicken for our two new salads, the country chicken salad and the chicken Caesar salad. This is going to marinate for 24 hours minimum and 72 hours maximum. And you're going to have a sticker on Jolt that is going to be a date out for this marinated chicken, and it'll tell you the shelf life. So I've got clean hands and fresh gloves, and I'm going to show you what we have laid out here before I start. I've got my chicken breast on the side there, and I've got some salad portion bags, and then I've got my creamy Italian dressing here that we're going to marinate the chicken in. And once it's all said and done, I'm going to put it in a 6-pan with a drain insert. So to start, I'm going to take my chicken with a clean pair of tongs so that I don't cross-contaminate with my hands, and I'm going to place the chicken inside the portion bag here. All right. After that, I'm going to take 1 ounce of the creamy Italian dressing. Now I have a ½ ounce ladle here, so I'm going to put 2 scoops in. If you have a 1 ounce ladle, you can just use one. All right, so after I've got that dressing in there nice and clean, I'm just going to kind of fold it into the chicken and agitate it so that it penetrates all the way through and gets a good even flavor. And you're just going to want to fold that up to where the fold of the bag you can grab from the top. This way we don't have to have chicken on the outside of the bag, and on the kitchen line we don't have to worry about cross-contaminating. So when I place that into my 6-pan here, I'm going to lay it in to where I can grab the top part of that bag for easy grabbing. And that's how we're going to marinate the chicken. All right, everyone, so this chicken's been marinating for at least 24 hours and no longer than 72 hours. And we're going to use this marinated chicken for our country chicken salad and for our chicken Caesar salad. So to cook it, I'm going to start by adding a ½ ounce of the grill oil to the grill, just like our normal chicken procedures. Now I'm going to slide this chicken out of the bag onto the grill. And I'm going to cook it for 3.5 minutes before I flip it. After 3.5 minutes, it's time to flip the chicken. You're going to notice a little bit of charring just from the sugar in our marinade. So after we flip that, we're going to add our hot grill press. And we're going to cook it for 3.5 more minutes, and we're going to temp it once it's done. All right, so my chicken has been cooking now for about a total of 6 or 6.5 minutes. So it's time to temp it and see if we reach an internal temperature of 165. So we're going to stick that in the thickest part of the chicken and hold it there for about 15 seconds. And I'm at 165.2, and it seems to be staying there. So now this chicken, you notice, has a little bit of char, but it's going to have a good tangy, sweet flavor on it. So we're going to pull this and go to our cutting board to slice it for our salad now. So we're going to go right over here. And we're going to cut this chicken on an angle so that we can see some of the cooked part and some of the white part, right? Now make sure the chicken separates all the way as you cut it at the bottom. And that's how you're going to slice the chicken for the salad. Guys, so we're going to be cutting our romaine lettuce up, so I'm going to show you the procedures for that, starting with washing the head of lettuce. That's the first thing we're going to do. We're just going to run under cold tap water here, and we're going to start on the outside. We're just looking for any dirt or any dead bugs or anything like that could be in lettuce. So you really want to get in there and get towards the inside and get inside every leaf. Check inside the center to make sure that nothing's still stuck in there. All right, guys, it's time to cut our lettuce. So make sure you got a cut glove on. I got mine right here. And we're gonna cut this the same as our two-way mix. So you're gonna start by cutting about 3/4 of an inch off of the base here. And we're just gonna discard that. Now my par for the day is gonna be 4 salads. So you're gonna get about 2 6-ounce portions out of 1 head of lettuce. So I've got 2 heads of lettuce to cover my par for the day. So once we cut off that base, we're gonna cut 1 inch going from the base all the way to the top, just like this. And this top part, you're gonna kind of want to bunch it up so you can cut all the way through. Okay, and now we're gonna go the other direction, and we're gonna cut 1 inch. You may have to do 2 cuts if the head is kind of long like this one. Now just watch as you go and make sure that you're getting the right cut size. And any of this lettuce that falls off the edge, you're going to want to make sure it gets cut right as well. So this is about the size you want, 1 inch by 1 inch. Now we're going to soak the lettuce in the ice water for 20 minutes. All right, everybody, it's time to spin our lettuce. So we've been soaking this in the ice water for at least 20 minutes. And it's important to do that because it'll keep your lettuce nice and fresh you'll get your full shelf life. We're going to spin it so that all the water comes off of it. If the water stays on that lettuce, then it'll reduce your shelf life by a lot. And we want to run the proper food costs and get the proper yield out of all of our lettuce. So we're going to spin this now and make sure that it's all the way dry. Okay, it's time to build our Caesar salad. So let me show you what I have here laid out. We have our Caesar salad mix. This has been washed, dried, so it's gonna get our good shelf life out of it. And we're gonna weigh that out to 6 ounces, like I mentioned before. So these are my bagged up salad mixes. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix our dressing and our crouton into the bag. We're not gonna mix the cheese into the bag. So you're gonna start by just folding it up like this and make sure you get some good air in there so you have room for everything. Now we're gonna get a 1 ounce ladle of our Caesar dressing. That's gonna go in the bag. Make sure you get all of it out. Okay. Now we're gonna put 10 to 12 croutons, just like our regular grilled chicken salad. All right. Now we're gonna fold at the top with some air in there, and we're gonna shake it for a good while. Make sure it gets tossed all the way through. All right, so I've been shaking this for about 20-30 seconds and I've got it all evenly mixed. So we're gonna add it to our new salad plate, and it's also gonna be our new no bun plate as well. So it's a universal plate. Now a lot of this lettuce is gonna stick, so just kind of shake it up like that and then dump it a second time. Okay. So now that that's all mixed in, we're gonna add our shredded Parmesan cheese. Now this is gonna get 2 tablespoons. So make sure you have a tablespoon ready at your expo build area. Make sure it's an even tablespoon and just spread it across. Now that that's nice and even, we're gonna add our chicken. Now when we add our chicken from the kitchen line, we just wanna make sure that it spreads out kind of like this so that you can see the white part and the cooked part at the top there. The last piece we need to add is our garlic toast on the side there. And there's a beautiful looking chicken Caesar salad, and me and Pat are gonna dig into this as soon as we stop filming.